Stop recording. Don't stop believing. Gonna record the shit. Wait a fucking minute. Gonna make this small. I said smaller. Okay. Time lapse record. Record the time lapse. Yes, why not? Okay. That should do it. Gonna do a little different video for my channel. So this is a different little video that I'm gonna make. Just gonna be showing how I do what I do. And I was reading. No, I wasn't reading. I was watching because I stopped reading it a while. My Darling cosplay or some shit about a girl that cosplays some shit, and I saw this good scene. I think it was that one. I read a lot of Shōjo, whatever the fuck the name is, um, or romance manga or like wholesome manga. So I was reading it, and I was like, huh, you know what? That will make a perfect scene for this couple. And I just did it out of a whim because sometimes you need to practice uh regular what you call it? Regular uh like regular scenes, regular just non-action stuff. So this is basically practice um for me to like try to get better at the stuff that I do. Well, that I try to do anyway. Um so basically I saw this and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do a drawing about it, but I'm gonna pick. Oh no, that's the wrong. I'm gonna pick the couple, and I saw this the Justice League. Was it War? They put Damien and Raven together, but I'm more of a Teen Titans fan. The old show. Uh, that one was cool. I like it. I was like, I'm gonna do them, but in that style, but kind of modified a little bit. Made them more like the what is that genre name where they're all long and stuff. Like they have a certain specific name in the manga where they do them like that. And I saw this scene and I was like, oh, that would be funny to do. So I'm doing it. Um, it didn't because they're all long in in the manga. They're like weirdly looking. So I tried to recreate the scene. Gonna do the colors right now. It was My Dress Up Darling. Was it My Dress Up Darling? It was one of those. It was either one of those, one about a basketball player, or one about volleyball player. I don't know, but they have this specific. The way they draw him as well. They're all long and extremely good looking. Big old eyes on the girls and like long, slim bodies. It's kind of weird, but I found it funny. So I was like, huh, let's do a western kind of style, but with this is kind of like let's do my own take on it because it's funny and it'll be good practice. Guess I want to do like a casual scene in one of my original projects. I could just like do it off of that, base it off of one of those things. So instead of do that. So let's see. Let's start with the hair since it's gonna be the most complicated um thing on here because the hair it's all type of weird. have to get all the little details. I can just use the paint bucket on this, but it has a lot of openings. Well, I can close the opening. Let's see, but I'm gonna have to close all the openings. Sometimes it's just easier to go with the go like this, the whole paint bucket. There we go. Looks pretty spiffy. You know what? I'm gonna use the fill tool. Sometimes I forget that I can use different kind of tools because I'm either like too focused on thinking about something else, or I just forget because I could have used this one instead of the brush tool. But like I said, sometimes it slips your mind. You're like, oh, halfway through it, you're like, oh, I'm a dumbass. I could have used that tool. Like that for it. The fill tool, of course. That fill tool is such a good, such a great little tool. Love it. I could have done another layer for the shadow, but you know, it's good. Now for the highlight of the, I'm going to use the pen. That looks pretty good. I have to give it a little bit of a feel uniform, like feel effect kind of thing. There we go. I actually like that. I like it. The hair was gonna be the most complicated, but turned out pretty good. Let's do another layer for the skin. And with this, I am gonna use the bucket along with the brush tool. If you hear a pinging, by the way, it's my phone. Um, just like I start recording and everybody starts messaging me on Facebook. I don't know why. This little tricks was Seuss, the one that taught me the The Secrets of the Paint Bucket. I think his name is Zeus King Dark. He told me about the paint bucket and the how I need to close the little close off the whole drawing so it doesn't go anywhere. This one, the little hole, the set reference layer, that thing I learned from a tutorial. I don't remember the name of the dude, but he's like he does um manga studio, Clip Studio Paint Pro um tutorials, and he's good as hell. Just blending a little bit of red. I'm gonna put like a lot of red. It should be blushing. There we go. That works. Have to merge those layers. There we go. You know what's funny? I know the suit is red, yellow, and green. Don't remember which parts are red, yellow, and green. I have to look it up. Okay, so I'm also gonna do them on another layer. This part doesn't make any sense. So I'm gonna erase this. If you notice, I have the most problem with hands. They're not my favorite thing to do. Just notice something about Robin's belt. It's the majority of this little circle is actually black. It's not a tiny yellow. Uh, it's not all yellow. It's kind of like the majority of it's black with a tiny bit of yellow. With a tiny bit of yellow. Man, I had not noticed that. It's bright yellow too, which is weird. Oh, maybe the reference that I'm watching is in the shadow, but I am gonna use the whole yellow for the whole suit. Here's the intriguing. Oh, it isn't. It's easy. There we go. That's gonna be the straight up black, huh? Yeah, straight up black. Okay. It's weird, and in the cartoon, it's double folded, so we know it falls backwards. But it's a cartoon, so it has animation mistakes. Sometimes the cape goes like it just goes one color, but I know it has inner lining is yellow, outer lining is black. So this side is gonna be black, and this part is gonna be yellow. Let me just select it and add the this is metal, so it's gonna be a little bit of a trickier thing to do. Luckily, because I'm not doing solid colors because I want to do more of a soft color kind of thing with this one. Because I'm trying to practice in how I'm gonna color my comic that I'm doing. Trying to figure out like the best one, and I can do the solid colors like Danny Phantom or like even Teen Titans on the thing, but it never hurts to practice on how to do other stuff, you know? Also, you might be able to mix and match. Like I'm gonna soften that with the blend tool to like doesn't look all that. I'm gonna soften it and I'm gonna add another layer. Brush that now a little bit, or do a little bit of a different tone. I think that looks good. Um, it looks good. Let's go with the red. It's surprising that there's so little actual red on his costume. Zeus is going to be on my case when he says this. He's gonna be like, "You forgot to close that part off." He's gonna be like, "Oh, I forgot. I'm sorry." Now this is funny because the in the anime and in the manga, like I don't know, I don't remember, but it's a. Let me Google that because it's gonna bother you. It's gonna bother me. Ah, genre of romance manga. Uh, uh, okay? What are romance manga called? Romance manga called Oh, I think I was not that far off. Shōjo. So, oh, it's Shoujo. But anyway, in this style of manga, they're all long looking. Like they're really long looking. So that's why Robin is that long because I tried to um get that style down. And I saw this scene, like I say, in the manga. I don't remember which one. If it was my Dress Up Darling or another manga that I'm reading. So it's that's why it looks like this. I was like, yeah, you know what? It'll look good on the. And I saw, and I was, I just finished watching Justice League War, which it's not a good, it's not a good movie. It's basically they're doing what they're DC does what DC does best. I don't know why companies get into their heads, and this is wild to me. Rebooting. You have 100 and more years of comic book history that you can do, of stories that you can pull up, and then they always reboot the same thing over and over again. Like on I don't know why they do this. You have 100 year history of characters. You have rebooted. How about you get into like the proper continuation of the story instead of rebooting and starting at zero? Because in Justice League War, spoiler alert, they reboot the universe again, and it's just like, why would you? Why would you? No, I don't like that. Why would you start over if you already had an established universe? We just barely got the reign of the Superman and death of Superman storyline. We barely got that. Barely. Now look it up when that whole thing came out, and we just got it in an animated format. How many Superman stories? How many stuff are we missing out because they can't help themselves but reboot and reboot and reboot and restart it, have to start from zero, have to go from zero, have to make an origin story all over again, have to start all over again. We always get to the stuff where it's just like we always get to the major conflict and it's reboot again. We never have a proper actually a proper continuation. The best one we had was when they rebooted it into the New 52. That's the most cohesive storyline arc that we have. And even that one was the one that gave us the death of Superman and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, we are actually getting somewhere. We're actually not doing the whole. A couple of movies in, we actually were getting somewhere. We got Death of Superman, Reign of the Superman in movies. It was good. We should have gotten Nightfall in that one. Imagine seeing Nightfall animated. Imagine seeing Nightfall. Imagine seeing Azrael coming in, being Savage Batman with Batman is recuperating. There's a lot of stuff, but no, they immediately went into like, oh, we have to reboot. Why? Why? I don't know. I don't understand this. So I was watching it, and after finished watching it, I wasn't sleepy, so I was like, you know what? Let me read a couple of mangas had updated, so I was like, I'll read it. So I was reading it, and I saw this panel, and I was like, oh, that would be good because at the end of the movie in the Justice League War, I think it's called. In the end of that movie, Raven and Robin are like, oh, we'll meet again or whatever, because they were lovers. Well, they weren't lovers. They like they had their moments stolen, as it were, by the whole stuff that went down. But they're clearly in love. But since the universe is rebooted, like that whole thing is gonna be like their kind of Romeo and Juliet thing. It might have never happened. So it's kind of like okay, it's kind of romantic. So I was reading the novel, the I was reading the novel. I was reading the romance manga, and I was like, oh, that's cute. But I prefer this style of Teen Titans. The I prefer this version actually. I like the colors. I like the suit. I like that Raven more than the other Raven on the on the new on the new movie. On the whole new one. They look weird. they, they look odd. They just look weird. Um, so I like this more cartoony style, but I also wanted to mix the whole soju, whatever. And it's weird because I think I'm pronouncing it like the Korean drink, because the Koreans have soju or sojo, some weird. So whenever I pronounce it, I think I'm pronouncing it wrongly. So I apologize in case Koreans and Japanese are insulted and have no idea what I'm talking about. I seriously doubt they're gonna watch the video about a Mexican doing a hybrid. Um, wait, what am I doing? Oh, yeah, that's not gonna work on this. I need to get rid of this because I'm not doing the whole clean line thing. I just got myself in a little mess that I was gonna make. I'm not doing the hard lines, the clean lines, the solid lines. I'm doing more of a brush kind of feel to it. So I need to get rid of this. I'm gonna put it on, but I'm gonna put it differently. Sometimes you catch yourself doing little mistakes like that, and you're like, wait a minute. Merge select the layers, yes, because I already finished with the green. Oh, I didn't finish with the green because I needed to do the pants. His pants are green. Oh, but I'm gonna do it in a whole layer because if I do it in a new layer, it's gonna move the establishing layer that I already have. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah. Oh come on, I messed up. I messed up. There we go. Okay. Okay, good. And I thought I had like a. Oh man. Okay. Select layers. Merge select layers. There we go. I'm gonna do the mask and this top part on a whole different layer. Oh, see. It's just I don't want to put straight black because that would be. Hold on, let's see. I just thought that I did the whole thing on the mask. If I wanted to capture the whole thing, I would just leave it black. But I am putting highlights on the on the some. Oh, this is dark colors are the bane of my existence. I can leave it solid. Solid looks pretty solid, but I don't want to leave it just like solid color. Like, because if I didn't do that here, I put a little bit of. I can. Let's see the blend too. That's a little bit. I wanted a little bit more actually. Of. I'm gonna do the fingertip. I think that's pretty good. I need to do the cape too. Oh, the cape. Okay. The thing that's gonna get me, it's I just realized something. Raven's suit is black as well. Like straight up like these are the challenges that we must face head on, people. Raven's suit is straight up black. She has like solid highlights. Challenging times. Oh, sometimes you get, oh, me metí en camisa de 11 varas. That means I just got into an 11 bullet shirt. Sí se puede. We can do it. We can do it, people. I believe we can. That's straight up the Robin's cake. I need to put a little bit of highlights on it. How am I gonna distinguish it from Raven's? Raven's suit is straight up black. Like, straight up black. There's no, like, there's a couple of highlights, but they're really. I'm gonna have to do. Oh no, I have the fingertips like that. No, I need to blend. Yeah. I have to. I'm gonna do Raven's suit. Um. Thank God her hands are gonna be grayish. Look at the eyes for Robin. Now in this one, I am gonna put solid. Um. That shouldn't happen. Why did that happen? Wait, what? Why did that happen? Why is there white stuff on it? Like I said, I am gonna cheat on the eyes. I am gonna put a little bit of solid on them. Just a little bit. Can do without the. There we go. Okay. That's good enough. That's good. Okay. Let's go get Raven. But I'm gonna do on her part, her body. The black suit is gonna be the most difficult thing on her. She's gray. She's straight up gray. Grayish. I have to find the right tone of gray. Perfect. Oh, that's right. She has her hood on. Oh, Zeus, don't kill me. Oh, I thought it was gonna spread out. Her custom has specific highlights where. Oh, wait a minute. I have to. The thing about her face, though, she has the upper half of it straight up black because she has the hood on. It's just black. Like there's no shadows or anything like that. Like straight up black. You can see her neck in some instances. Oh, can I put the neck here? Let's see. How would it look with a neck? Uh, yeah, that looks kind of good. Let's see. Okay, yeah, that actually works. That means I got to put more. Oh no. Okay, let's do the shadows. Highlight shadows. Shadow highlight shadows on her skin. She is great. Like there's no like tonal doubt of what her color is. She's great. Of course, this was a change done in the animation because in the comic she's just a regular ass human. Well, she has demonic blood, but like she's human. She'll be a half breed, I think, between a demon, and a basic human. Now let's see. I forgot her. Shoot. I forgot this. Well, too late for that. But however, I can do this now. Blend. Darker on the top. Darker. blend it. So it kind of looks like shadowy. This way is so easy to work with solid 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 tones colors, because then you can do whatever. Just put like a straight black in there. No one knows the difference. But I'm trying to do a little bit of a romance thing going happening here. Practice, practice. I can only take the that's what I want to do. I want to keep him shadow like, but I could just remove him. But now I want to have like the appearance like still, it's still like put. Let's see. Oh. Yo, hold on a minute. Now let's put a little bit, just a little bit. I don't like this white on the out of the eye. I want to erase that bit. Oh, she does have dark circles under her eyes. But she don't sleep. She's all traumatized by, oh, I'm gonna be the end of the world kind of deal. Stuff. She has violet or purple eye. That's my luck. They kind of put in bluish kind of thing. It's the same color as her hair. That's not gonna work. So select merge. The darker circle. That works actually. I took way more to be on that. Ah, my back. I took more time on that that I wanted to take, but it turned out pretty good. Really, I don't like the top of her eye. Do this. I didn't like that. That looks pretty good. She has two white spots on the eyes. So that, oh, that looks pretty solid. If I do say so myself, and I do. I like how this is turning out. Now, when you reach about this point is when everything just want to finish it, and you get desperate, and you're like, I'm just gonna wing it. But no, that's when you have to. What am I doing? Oh, my stomach. Okay. All of that was just to avoid the sheer fact that I have to do merge select the layer. Yes. I have to do. Oh, I think it did. No. Yeah, Robin is complete. Robin should have been. We're good on Robin. I have to do the body. That's it. That's the body. And all the highlights you see are just. Oh, this is difficult. If I can do some Hail Mary pass on that. this kind of looks good. Let's see. Yeah, I want to do the. Have to keep it. That works actually. Now let's see if I can select the stuff. Clear out. Sure, this thing. Yep. Then I should be able to erase. Ah. I just noticed something that caught my eye. This area right here. This one. Oh, hold on. Just getting comfortable. This area. That's part of the cape. Let me do a little highlight in case. This area right here. That's part of the cape. This area right here. Should I leave it? Yeah, because either way is yeah, I'll leave it. Because I forgot to do the neck. Oh my god. Sometimes that little piece. That's fine. That is fine. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's do the. Oh, let me select the layer. Let's do the blue. Luckily, her cape is less complicated. Good. What? Oh, Zeus is gonna be on my case. Why didn't you check? If you see all the drawing, then you won't have that problem. I'm sorry, Zeus. There we go. Okay, multiply. I am gonna use a layer for this. One, another one. Like that. One I don't. There we go. Yeah, the cape's pretty easy. It's just a blue cape. Um, Yellow. Oh, Zeus, thank you for this tip. Just doing it, doing the whole thing. You go like, it's for the birds. A birds. Bird is the word. Um, I don't like this little. Come out clean. I said clean. There you go. What? The cloister bell? No! The cloister bell. I'm about to update it there. Instagram story. You know, you really should not notify me. I really should turn that off. Somebody update their Instagram story. Why do I care? I'm not even on Instagram that often. Merge selected layers. Yes. You know what? I'm just gonna put. Oh no! Man. There. There's not any white gnats lying around. Now for the hair. Hair's the same color as the eyes, so copy that color. I just noticed something that is gonna bother me if I don't fix it. See that little line right there? That is her face. But she has hair here. So it should be covered. Just messing up. Get close to the finish line and you like start messing up like this, it's because you really. What's this? There we go. I am gonna do like Robin's hair, solid lines, just to give it a little bit of distinction between um, hair and clothing and stuff like that. Where's the? I think I could do something a lot cleaner with her hair actually. Yeah, that's the way. This is the way. Just to drive the whole point home. Let's go. And to drive the real point home. Huh? Oh, okay. My bad. Hey. Let's do just a little. It's gonna be they're not one of the Teen Titans ways. Let's actually see. There's a good ref of their headquarters. They have two-tone. Well, there are the cases. It's I am gonna do them solid though. You know. Just noticed that. Hope you missed the spot. I did not. No, I didn't. Well, I embarrassed a little bit. That's texture. I hate texturing. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Teen Titans headquarters were weird, that's for sure. And that's just like one of the weird stuff that they have in there. Kind of looks like that. That's good. Just a wall anyway. Another one. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I like it. Kind of little crossover. The Shōjo. I like it. Thanks for watching the video. I just did a little quick drawing for you guys to have something on my YouTube and to do a little practice. Hope you liked it. See you next time.